many end-of-the-year parties.
자, 그 다음에 이미 송년회를 3개나 다녀왔다. 자, 현재 완료 시제로만 바꿔주겠습니다. I've been to 3 year-end parties already. 이미나 3개 갔다 왔다. 여러분 뭐 숫자에 따라서 여러분 바꿔주시면 돼요. 뭐 2, 3, 4 아무거나. 자, 연습해 보시죠.
I've been to 3 year-end parties. I've been to 3 year-end parties. 자, 이번엔요. 5개의 송년회를 바꿔볼까요? I've been to 5 year-end parties already.
자, 그 다음에 주로 송년회라는 건 뭐냐면 이렇게 옛 친구들이나 혹은 직장 동료들과 한자리에 모이는 것이다. 자, meet up with라고 하는 구동사 써보겠습니다. We meet up with old friends or coworkers 혹은 colleagues 다 마찬가지죠. 자, 직장 동료들이나 혹은 일하는 동료들이나 옛 친구들 만난다. 한자리에 모인다. meet up with. 자, 연습해보세요.
We meet up with old friends or coworkers. We meet up with old friends or coworkers. Let's do it one last time. We meet up with old friends or coworkers.
이런 연말 모임을 부르는 이름도 있을 정도다. 송년회라고 부른다라고 설명을 한번 해보죠. There's even a name for these get-togethers. 자, get-together 하면 약간 모임이라는 성격의 단어가 되죠. 송년회 이렇게 설명을 해주세요.
네, 마지막 키 센텐스입니다. 큰 소리로 3번 해볼까요? There's even a name for these get-togethers. 송년회. There's even a name for these get-togethers. 송년회. 자, get-togethers 하실 때요. 이름절에 강세 주시고요. One last time. There's even a name for these get-togethers. 송년회.
자, 오늘 이렇게 송년회에 관련된 이야기를 영어로 전달할 수 있는 이 문장들 5개 확실하게 더 기억을 해주셨으면 좋겠고요. 자, 대화 속에서 마지막으로 2번씩 그럼 따라해보세요.
Did you have a good weekend?
I went to a year-end party. I went to a year-end party.
A year-end party? But it's not New Year's Eve yet.
In Korea, we have many end-of-the-year parties. In Korea, we have many end-of-the-year parties.
So it's not only on New Year's Eve?
No, I've been to 3 year-end parties already. I've been to 3 year-end parties already.
Oh, I see. Do you have them all in late December?
Yeah, mostly. We meet up with old friends or coworkers. We meet up with old friends or coworkers.
That's interesting.
There's even a name for these get-togethers, 송년회. There's even a name for these get-togethers, 송년회.
자, 그럼 오늘 이 송년회에 관련 질문을 한번 외국인 분들께 한번 드려보고 싶은데요.
네.
우리나라만큼 이렇게 연말에 송년회가 많은지 안 많은지 참 궁금합니다.
많을 수도 있겠죠.
많을 수도 있겠고요.
The question is...
선생님은 어떠셨어요? 여기 계실 때? 연말에 이렇게 많이 모이고 그러나요? 우리나라만큼?
I don't think... No, not as much as I do in Korea. Yeah.
You only have this big party on New Year's Eve?
Usually, yes.
주로 12월 31일 날 큰 파티잖아요.
Huge parties.
그렇죠.
Yes.
카운트다운
Very,
같이 하고.
맞아요. 네.
우리나라 거꾸로 우리나라 오히려 12월 31일 날 가족들과 이렇게 좀 차분하게 보내는 경우가 많은데 어쨌든 뭐 외국 같은 경우 그날 뭐 축제죠 완전히.
네, 맞습니다.
자, 어떤 내용을 얘기를 해주실지 궁금한데요. 질문을 뭐로 좀 드려볼까요?
Tommy will be asking this question for today's Tell Me. Do you have year-end parties in your country?
자, 우리 다미 리포터도 현장 기다리고 있습니다. 연말 송년회를 하시는가요? 자, 질문 한번 물어보죠.
Let's take you to Tell Me.
여러분 안녕하세요. Hi there everyone. I'm Tammy on Tell Me. Now today for Unit 351, our question is, do you have year-end parties in your country? Do you have year-end parties in your country? Well, here in Korea, yes we do. We celebrate with friends. Do you have year-end parties in your country? Let's go ask other people and see if they have year-end parties. Let's go. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm great. A little cold, but I think I can handle it.
Okay.
What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Chris Riedel. I'm from Virginia, United States of America.
Okay, Chris, today our question is, do you have year-end parties in your country?
Yes, we do. We have a number of parties that mark the New Year's Eve and then going into New Year's Day. And then we spend all day New Year's Day watching football.
Wow, yes, very.
So New Year's Eve, you can go to a range of parties. Some people will go out to dinner. Some people will go dancing. There will be a lot of celebrations. And then we watch a ball that drops down and marks the exact start of the new year. And then you turn and you kiss your date, and then you go on partying.
All right, Chris. Well, I get the feeling that you are a huge football fan in a way. Are you?
I do. I enjoy football, and plus it's a nice time after, if you've been out on New Year's Eve, to spend New Year's Day just resting. So.
Okay. And on New Year's Day, you're explaining about a football dropping. If you could just explain those traditions, maybe, to us.
In New York City, at Times Square, they have a big glass ball, and right at midnight, it starts to drop down, and right at the stroke of midnight, the ball drops, and that's when you know it's the start of the new year.
Oh wow!
So that's if you can if you're not in New York City and we live in Virginia, you can watch it on TV and you'll see the ball drop down.
Right. I think it's always fun watching it through TV and knowing that thousands of people are watching it with you.
Absolutely.
And through these festivities, who do you usually celebrate it with, Chris?
Family. Mostly family, and sometimes with friends. It'll be with my wife and myself and others. Okay,
and through these, every year there's always something special that goes on. Is there a certain point or a certain New Year's that stands out from the others? Maybe a special memory, by any chance? The millennium, maybe? I don't know.
I guess. I guess that's probably the millennium. That's a good one there, because there was always the concern back then of what was going to happen with the computers and the Y2K, and nothing happened. And so I guess that would be the one.
Really? Yeah. For me, it was actually huge. I was in the States for the millennium.
Okay.
I was a little kid, and I was very worried, concerned, because I thought it was the end of the world with computers.
Sure.
And then we actually had relatives in Korea. And,
did you really?
And they called us, and they ruined everything. They were like,